Hello, my name is Joey Schuck. I'm a federal firefighter with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Our station is located in Bath, New York. We are one of only 19 federal VA fire stations in the nation, 5 of them being in New York. We are primarily an engine company, but we do carry technical rescue equipment. This is our brand new Rosenbauer engine. I'll give you a walk around and point out some features of the truck. This is Rosenbauer's Commander chassis. We went with a 70-inch cab, 18-inch raised roof. It's powered by a 450 horsepower, 9-liter Cummins. This compartment here on the cab will be for our driver's gear. I want to point out the 2 emblems we had placed in our truck. The front emblem was designed by the graphics team of Rosenbauer, and they placed the motto of our fire department here at the bottom of the emblem. Our back graphic was designed by Adam Lyons of our facility. It's a picture of Civil War soldiers. It goes back to the roots of the VA. The wording around it is the motto of the VA, and it was written by Abraham Lincoln. Starting here inside the cab of our driver's position, we went with the 911 seats incorporated throughout the cab. The air pack seats all have Zyco bracketing. We went with the red composite dash, just to tie in the theme of the color of the truck. Our center console here, we went with the Havas system. There's a lot of additions you can add to this. One of them will be our MDT computer mount for our officer. The monitor here, we have 3 exterior camera systems around the truck. Our headsets are the Setcom Liberator Max. They're wireless. We drove this truck home from South Dakota. You sit up high in the cab with the full windshield. You look down on the road, the visibility is great. Back here in the crew compartment, we went with 3 forward-facing seats. We run an A shift and a B shift, 8 firefighter paramedics on each crew, along with an officer and a 5-day-a-week chief. We didn't add any cabinets in here. We wanted to keep it clean and open. Up here in the doghouse, we'll be placing our flashlights, some portable radios, our gas meters, and our thermal imaging cameras. This is Rosenbauer's FX body. This side of the truck will be placing our firefighting equipment. The other side are technical rescue and operations equipment. This is a transverse compartment. Our bottom tray can be operated out the officer side or the driver side. The top 2 trays are 50-50 split, pull out and down trays. L2 compartment. We went with 2 pull-out tool boards. L3 compartment, we went with a swing-out tool board. We'll be mounting equipment on both sides of this, including the back wall. We put a divider wall here. This will be our driver's air pack. L4 is our pump panel. We went with a rear mount pump. There is no plumbing forward of the rear duals on this engine. We went with a Waterous 1250 gallon per minute pump. We carry 750 gallons of water on this truck. We went with Rosenbauer's sealed lever bank controls. We have 2 electric valves for our master intake and 2 crank wheels for our master discharges. Up here is our fire research pressure governor, water gauge. Down here we went with a pull-out tray for our larger size couplings. And we also put in a tool board for smaller couplings, spanner wrenches, and hydrant wrenches. This is the rear of our engine. We designed it to have all of our attack lines come off the back of the truck to go left or right to any seam. Up here in the left corner, we put our Task Force Tip Hurricane Monitor. Our hose bed, we carry 1,000 feet of 5-inch LVH supply line. Next to that, we have a 1-inch, 1,000 feet of 1-inch. We also placed on our engine a booster hose reel. Down here in our beaver tail, we have 2 200-foot 1 3/4 attack lines. We also like this back here because we can deploy it left or right. It's easy deploying and easy loading. This is the control for our ladder rack. We carry a 24-foot sectional ladder, a roof ladder, and a 10-foot attic ladder. Up here on top of the truck, at our midpoint inspection, we made a lot of changes. One of them is we added this walkway for the ease of our firefighters to come up here and get to our coffin boxes. Something else we added was this hard hose bed cover. And we also added a bunch of LED strip lighting. Here in our R5 compartment, we had Rosenbauer plumb, a master discharge and a master intake. We'll pre-connect these hoses so it's easier for our pump operator to deploy them to the plug and to the FDC of the building. We added 2 adjustable shelves also in this compartment. This is our R4 and R3 compartments. Place pull-out, drop-down trays in both of them. This is the ladder rack arm. We had Rosenbauer paint this black to show off the seals of each of the branches of service that the VA serves. Our R2 compartment, this will be our Milwaukee battery charging station. We run our power saws, our fans, and our lights, including our TNT tool, all off Milwaukee batteries. R1 compartment is the same as the other side. It's our transverse compartment. Here at the front of the truck, most departments go with a full light bar. We elected to go with 3 Welland Freedom mini lights, Fire Research brow light. Something Rosenbauer does cool is this grill opens up and you can get to the engine oil and the transmission oil without tilting the cab or getting inside the cab. We also blacked out our American flag and we put this red line. The meaning of that red line is to support the fire service and down firefighters. Up here on the bumper, we extended that 18 inches. This compartment will be for our high-rise packs. I'd like to thank Mike Harstadt, our government sales rep, for helping us from the beginning of this build. I have to thank our Fire Chief, Jim Webster. He's also the VA's Fire Chief of the Year. Without him, this truck would not have been possible. I thank you for taking the time watching this video. I hope this helps you in your next build of your apparatus. Stay safe.